Me too.
So tell me about this incredible series of yours. I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to hear your take about your character. I want to hear everything.
All right. Well, it's Apples Never Fall. It's on Peacock right now. All seven episodes dropped. Um, it's a mini series based off Liam O'Reilly's book, Apples Never Fall. And we shot it in Australia. The book takes place in Australia. The series takes place in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is really cool because that's my hometown. So I was really excited about that. So yeah, it's the story about a family with a lot of secrets and a lot of um, resentments and harboring feelings towards one another. And the mom lets a stranger enter the house, and this stranger, I don't want to spoil anything, but the stranger ignites something in the mom. The mom feels a bit neglected, and the mom ends up going missing. So now the family is starting to fall apart, and it's just a lot of secrets start coming to light. And yeah, you get to see each episode, you get to see it it covers like one of the adult children, each family member. So you get to really get to know each of the Delaney family a little bit more. And I am my character Gina. She is engaged to Brooke, the youngest of the bunch. And um yeah, my character is a really loving fiance who is also having a little secret themselves, and that comes to light. And yeah, it's a really fun miniseries.
Nice. Now, did you read the books to prepare for the role, or did you just wing it and go in without any?
No, I definitely read the book. I when I first got the audition, when I got the call back, I went, bought the book, read it over the weekend, and then I realized, wait, I'm not in the book. My character is not in it. So um but I wanted to know as much as possible about the world and these characters and the family. So once I got the job, I actually went out and I bought seven copies of the book, and I gifted them to my closest friends, and I was like, here you go, like, read it before it comes out. And yeah.
And how do you relate to your character, or if you don't, does your character have characteristics that you wish you had?
Well, I think I love well, there's so many things I love about the character, and that one, that they're a chef and a business owner. I love cooking. It's one of my favorite things to do. So that's something I definitely admire about Gina. And I think I think the support that she gives her partner is something very admirable too. And I guess there are similarities. You start finding things that you do have in common with this character, but I think also um trying to find the truth in the scenes, and the honesty, and trying to be grounded as a character. um I think, to putting myself in their shoes, there's a lot that I can relate to. And I think what they go through is really hard. And also, like, I had a really good relationship with my um acting partner, and which made it even that more devastating when you find out everything that happens. Yeah.
It's, it's amazing. I love that. I can tell the way you love your character because the way you're glowing when you talk about Jaina.
Mhm.
It's just absolutely beautiful to see. Like your face glows and your eyes light up when you talk about this character, which just makes it all the more better.
Thank you. I do. I had a really, really fun time being able to work on the show, being able to stay with the character as long as I did. It's like 4 months out there. So Yeah.
Incredible. And what would you say was the biggest challenge about playing Gina?
Ooh. I I think I think the biggest challenge was being on location, like that, not so much about like challenging as far as the character, but I think what it took to be so far away from home for so long, I think that was probably the most challenging, especially like, Australia is really, really far, and there's the time difference and your family's not there. I miss my dog so much. So like those things were challenging, but as far as playing the character, I had so much fun. So that was the best part about it. The challenging part was the logistics of it.
And you said the secret word. What kind of dog?
Oh, I have a blue brindle pit bull. His name is
Ooh,
Simba, and he's 12 years old. I've had him
a
since
big
he was
boy.
3 months. Yeah,
Oh,
he's a lover. He's such a cuddle bug.
that's amazing. I love animals. As you could tell in the beginning of the interview, my cat was jumping up next to me, but
Puppy.
yeah, she's so sweet. She's asleep now, snoring next to me. So, so
Yeah.
what's next? What's next for you?
Well, next, this week actually, I have a show coming out. It's on Apple TV. It's called Sugar, and it's starring Colin Farrell. So that premieres April 5th. Really excited about this one. This one, we actually shot this fall of 22 of 2022. So after shooting this, I went and I did the L word, and then I did apples, and those two already came out. So this one I've been waiting for a long time for it to finally come out, and comes out this week. I'm really excited. It's a detective drama with a little bit of it's a very like noir, like detective drama, and it has some sci-fi elements to it which come as a surprise. It'll definitely be a surprise, but I'm excited about that.
So, out of all the characters you've played, which one do you relate to the most and why?
Relate to the most? Oh, I don't know. I think I think maybe Gina. I think so, because she's such a loving partner, and I minus, the indiscretions that happen in the series, but I do think that she's a really nice person, and she really loves her partner, and is committed to the relationship, and those are qualities that I do admire. The care for the partnership, you know. Um, the one I had the most fun playing was probably in Hacks, because that was just ridiculous, and it was just funny as hell. But as far as relating to or admire, I think it would probably be Gina.
I
Yeah.
love that. Yes. And like I said before, I can tell because of the way you glow when you talk about the character that you completely relate to her and there's a connection there. And I absolutely love that for you.
Yeah, I feel so terrible for her and like what happened, but I also look at the silver lining and think that they're better off this way. Yeah.
And one thing I like asking people in interviews, tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact.
Yes.
Oh, I oh God, this is so silly because a fun fact, I ran a marathon in 2020, which was like a week before the world shut down. But it's so funny to say that because people are always like, somebody ran a marathon because they'll always tell you. Like,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, that's not really a fun fact, but yeah.
Was that your first one?
Yeah, and probably my last. It was. so painful. But one of the most rewarding feelings, one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had in my life was crossing that finish line. I cried and I didn't even have any more fluids in my body to cry, but I was dry heaving. Yeah.
Nice. Which one did you do?
I did the LA marathon.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, mile 19 to mile 22 is incredibly boring because you're going through the 405 and there's nothing to entertaining to look at. It's just then you start feeling the pain in all your legs and your quads and everything just starts getting really tight and you're just like, somebody just throw me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Help. I was I was praying to I think I was listening to Fleetwood Mac at the time and I was literally praying to Stevie Nicks, help me get to the finish line. It was delusional.
That is so cute. But if you ever do run another one, I run I used to run half marathons pre-COVID, but what I learned to do is I carry mustard packets with me because you know how they give you the jelly beans and those sugar things, those sugar
Yeah.
gels, that keeps you from the blood sugar from dropping or getting too high. Because I know I was running one, and this one woman gave me a bunch of mustard packs because she said the sugar bothered her, and she said it helps with the cramps, helps with the pain, and just keeps you going without all that sugar headaches and stuff.
I got to a point where I was like, I can't have any more sweets. Because all that was like in my little pack were like sweet things. And I was like, I can't have any more sugar. I need like a carb or salt. So yeah, good to know. Mustard. Good to know. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll run another one, but I'll do a half. A half is we could do that.
I'll go with you. We'll do it together. I'm trying to get another one in the books.
Okay, absolutely. If you ever find yourself in LA, hit me up. We'll go for a run.
All right, let's do it. And since we're a TV site, what are you watching these days?
Um, well, I did watch Apples Never Fall. I recently started Palm Royale, which is another series that takes place in Palm Beach, and it's on Apple. Just started that, and also I've been rewatching this series. It's on Stars. It's called Vita. My partner never saw it, and I was like, "You have to watch this show." It takes place, I think, in like Boyle Heights or maybe like somewhere in like East LA. But I really like the series. I think Melissa Barrera is so good in it, and yeah, I'm rewatching that at the moment.
I have to check that one out. I haven't seen that one yet.
I think it came out it's only two seasons and they're like 30-minute episodes and they're all really good and you can get through it really quickly. It's on Stars, Vita.
I'm gonna check it out. I like that. I like that. And where can your fans follow you on social media so we can continue to follow this amazing career of yours?
So I have an Instagram. It's PP Placido, and that is my only one. I'm trying to be better about using it because sometimes I just go like on breaks and I try to stay off of it. But if there's one, that's the one that I have.
All right, I'll be sure to send you a follow. And it was such a pleasure to speak to you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to talk to you again soon.
Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.